Welcome back to the podcast, Mike Pushman. How you doing, sir?
We are fantastic.
It is so good to see you again.
Always great to see you.
You said you have some news, right?
I do have some news. Your boy is the newest co-resident on Saturdays at the Ritz. Yeah.
Pushman.
We can go without that. It's okay. But yeah, no, super.
That's incredible.
Super excited. Yeah, I'm gonna co-resident with Taylor Lace.
Okay.
But man, it's been a wild run. Even since the last podcast, like there's been a lot of things that have changed. Even for the better. And now it's kind of like, all right, like I'm being rewarded for all the hard work I'm doing. I'm also trying to reward other people for doing all the things that they're doing. Like, it's a wild ride, but like this is exactly where I wanted to be. Like this is like the goal I've had for ever since I started DJing, ever since I got into EDM. So I'm super excited to announce it.
That's amazing. So can you sort of define what that means? Like you're a co-resident at the Ritz. Like what does that what is that job description?
So basically every artist that Sunset Events and the Ritz brings in on Saturdays, I'll be on that show playing with them along with Taylor. So it's gonna range obviously because the Ritz throws in house shows, tech house shows, techno, big room, all the above. So let's see, Timmy Trumpet's coming in or Tin Liquor. Max Tyler is actually my first resident show is Max Tyler next weekend.
That's amazing.
On the 15th. So
what does this mean for Thursdays?
Thursdays are still going to be my thing as well. Okay. Like I'll still be doing that night when the college kids come back. So we turn it off for the summer just because a lot of people, and I would say like UT is our main demographic, and everybody was from New Jersey, New York. So everyone for the most part goes home.
Do a lot of people from UT go to, or they're from New Jersey, New York?
Yeah, for the most, I would say probably.
Oh, so they must love you.
Yeah. We'll go with that, honestly. But we just decided that we wanted to put on pause until the school year kicks back off because it is a college-based demographic for the most part.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So August 23rd, whatever the first Thursday or like that Thursday is when we'll be turning it back on.
And then Thursdays are like back.
Thursdays will be back.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when does this residency begin?
The Saturday residency begins next week, the 15th.
Begins next week.
July 15th.
Okay, and for the record, this is being recorded on July 5th.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, wow, dude, congrats.
Thank you, man. Yeah. Super excited.
Yeah, I mean, you deserve it, man. I mean, like, I feel like a lot of people say that, oh my gosh, DJing, like, who can't DJ, It's as long as I learn how to use CDJs, it's pretty easy. Yeah. But I popped out. I've popped out to a couple Thursdays just to like sort of see, because, it's, if I'm going to do this podcast, it's important that I see people DJ, So, like, seeing you do it, it's like you're the perfect, like, don't take this the wrong way.
I won't.
But you're like the perfect crowd pleaser. Like, you, and I want to give you a perfect example.
Yeah.
Ron, think about it, shots. Yeah. Okay, what did I just do? Tell me.
Basically, what I would be doing on Thursdays.
Yes. Yeah. And like that, that's just okay. So for a bit of context, that there's what are those two songs? Taking about a shot. Okay, so the first one is "Turn Down for What."
Yep.
And then the second one is what? "Dancing Queen," right? And it's just like that's just so fun,
Yeah.
Every set needs their crowd pleasers, and you know how to do it the right way.
Yeah. I think a majority of why Thursdays was working perfect for me, and it still will continue to be, is that I started my career being a fraternity DJ. It was the sweaty frat house living rooms that I basically grew myself and I started out. So it's like I know, and okay, side note, why I would say that I decently excel when it comes to college night type things or the younger demographic, 18 to let's say 22, 23, is you have to play to the girls. I think it's a huge thing that not a lot of people realize. So I mean,
party in the USA.
About Taylor Swift is a cheat code. I don't care what anybody says.
yeah.
Taylor Swift, Morgan Wallen, like that's why I love those little just EDM mashups and stuff, and that's why I play them all the time. But
you know, a quick tangent within your tangent.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it important to get the girls on your side?
If the girls are dancing, the guys will dance. If the guys are dancing, it does not mean that the girls will dance.
Fair, because I guess the guys dancing implies like mosh pits and things like that. Which girl? I mean, are you interested in that, Amanda?
Sometimes.
She's like, depends on how mad you made me the night before.
Yep, depends on my mood. Which face I'm wearing that day.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's generally why. I mean, it doesn't mean everything, but this sing along stuff works for that demographic. And I think a lot of people fan away from the college demographic, and I think it's not the smartest idea. You know, if you are molding, how I looked at DJing for the past year or two at least, when I played at the venues that I did, when you cater to the girls and everybody has a good time, like that, it really is just a fact. If the girls are dancing with you, then the guys are going to be like, okay, well, I need to match the energy of the girls. It doesn't work for that way around. And how I catered to them was, you know, for most people that come to my sets, they know I don't necessarily play a lot of rap or hip hop and stuff like that. And it's because for the most part, unless it's, let's say, Cardi B or something like that, you know, the songs don't really cater to girls. Yes, like some of them absolutely love rap and hip hop. I'm not shaming anybody who does. But the high energy sing along stuff is really what gets them going.
So the big difference between Thursday nights with Pushman and Pushman is a resident on Saturday nights at the Ritz. I mean, they're both at the Ritz, but the big difference between those two things is that Thursdays is Pushman's night. There's no like you are the headliner.
Yeah.
Pushman is there. But if you're opening up for Timmy Trumpet or Max Styler or whomever may be playing that night, that's a different set.
Yeah, entirely different.
It must be.
Yeah, it has to be.
I mean, I would imagine, please elaborate, but it must be, you know, like more traditional house music and things like that.
Yeah. The objective of a resident, you know, Taylor's done this extremely well over the course that I've seen him do it, so I'm kind of like just happy to hop on and learn from him too, is that he's really well at matching who the headliner is playing and stuff, and honestly, like that's the main job of an opening DJ. Like, I've played direct support for, let's say, like Cranked At. And I've also played with, you know, Bonnie and Clyde or Drezzo, you know, a bunch of different names in different genres.
Bonnie and Clyde, Graham Radio alumni.
Really? Didn't know that.
I interviewed them like 2 years ago.
That was my first show at the Ritz, actually, was opening up for them. Yeah.
Nice. Getting back to what you were saying, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. But the main job of an opener isn't to steal all the energy away from the headliner. Like, yes, of course you want to have a great set, but your objective is to, you know, match what that headliner is playing and hopefully bring people out that want to come see you in the first place.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't want to, you know, who you're opening for really matters, because let's say that you're opening for James Hype.
Yep.
You can play the hypest stuff you want. You can go just balls to the wall, you can play Matroda's hottest tracks.
My favorite artist.
Matroda's amazing.
I love Matroda.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, I mean, other than like James Hype tracks, which is just like a big, you do not play the opener's music, or sorry, you do not play the headliner's music if you're the opener. Right. But for an artist like James Hype, you can play the hottest, like, sing-alongs ever. You can be lit. But if you're opening for, like, you know, Pausa or like Dennis Cruz, or, you know, like when he comes back, Michael Beebe, like, you're not going to want to play a Matroda song because that's just going to be too. I mean, do you agree with me?
100%.
Yeah, like you're going to want to play some crazy stuff, or you're going to want to play like just more like minimal stuff. Let me give you. Let me tell you how I figured this out the hard way.
I feel like this is a lot. This is what happens to a lot of people, so I'm excited to hear your personal story.
So, I was direct support for Matt Joe. This is about 2 months ago. And for the listeners, direct support means that you are the artist right before the main artist, okay? There might be like 3 openers, and you're the opener that's after the first 2 openers, okay? So I was direct support for Matt Joe. Now, if you're an Immersive Groove listener, you know that I'm not necessarily playing like hardcore sing-alongs and like crowd pleaser music. Like I'm just not. That being said, the DJ right before me was Lex Lyon. And if you know anything about Lex Lyon, he's playing the hypest James Hype style music possible. So let me paint a picture for you here, okay, of what happened when I was opening for Matt Joe, okay? So Lex Lyon gets on stage before me and has an hour of just the hypest music. Crowd is there. Crowd is in front. And, you know, it was like it was at like a smaller club. So there were probably only like 20, 30 people there anyway. But like it was just absolutely popping. It was just popping. And then I go on and I'm playing stuff that I would play at Immersive Groove, and everybody gets a drink. And, you know, like the people who were there to see Graham Radio are hanging out, and they're cool, and they're like, yeah, you're killing it. But different vibe. So, like, I mean, how did Matt Joe do? They did totally fine. But if you're looking at Lex Lyon as like the opener before me, another opener, like I wish that I had even more hype music to play because I did not. Yeah. And Lex absolutely slam dunked on me. Yeah. But I love you, Lex. We love Lex Lyon.
No, Lex is great. He's played with me too on a Thursday night, actually.
Really? Yeah. Dude, can we talk about Lex Lyon for a minute?
Go ahead.
That is one deserving man. He is such a great DJ. He was one of the first takeovers here. He's he works harder than so many other DJs here in Tampa. Yeah,
I would agree.
And I saw him at the Ritz. I haven't seen him on a Thursday. How was he? I'm sure he was amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, he opened up the night too, and he's a great mixer and great dude. Honestly, like those are the type of people that I'm happy to bring in. Yeah. Honestly, like you can be a great DJ, but I'd rather give somebody the shot that works their ass off, and also like just is genuinely like respectful. Like you love kids like that are just genuinely thankful for any position, and he was one of those kids, and that's why like ever since I met him, he actually introduced me before, 2 days before. Like I don't even think I had met him until he came up to me on a Tuesday at Ivy when I was doing my open deck night. And and it was actually no, I met him before that, but he came up to me again before on the Tuesday, like right before 2 days before he played on a Thursday with me.
Nice.
We're just chatting it up.
Hold on one second. Amanda, can you do me a quick favor? AC, crank that shit.
Hot.
It's getting hot.
I'm getting, I'm hot. With the lights.
A little steamy.
Yeah, getting a little steamy. Can you just throw it on like 68 or something? Make it nice and cold.
Thanks, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.
All right, it's cranking.
Crank that 3 times from left to right. Aww.
I actually don't know the dance. I think I used to.
So maybe like 3 months ago, I ran an open deck night at like a club in Tampa. It went terribly. How do you run your open deck night at Ivy Rose?
Great question. So I kind of stole the idea from you. Not gonna lie.
Really?
Believe it. Yeah. I mean, you pretty much ran the only open deck night in Tampa.
Right.
I'm pretty sure. So as I was kind of mentioning before,
well, not really. I wouldn't say that.
I'm gonna
edit PTL out of this because we're obviously talking about PTL. This part is gonna be edited out.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't running. Like, I mean, I had Playhouse, but like I only did that twice.
But I saw what you were doing and loved it. Like it was more of giving people a shot. And so here I am, thinking how.
Yeah, dude, my open deck night was a fucking shit show. It was literally, and I'll tell you, and I'll we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
Yeah.
But okay, so Zoop. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Pushman, how exactly do you run your open deck night? Because it's not an easy thing to run.
No, it's not. I think I just wanted to be more organized with it as far as, I know you did the pulling, names out of a hat thing.
Right, yeah, that was Playhouse, yeah.
Yeah, so what I wanted to do was give the same people the unique opportunity to be like, okay, I want to come and play in front of a crowd. So when USF UT students left, and I've been playing at Ivy Rose for quite some time, I was at the point where I was like, okay, what can I do to give back to the community as well? So I had thrown out the idea of, hey, why don't we turn Tuesdays into, 2-hour open deck night, where all I did was I set out a Google form, with their name, DJ name, their handle, things like that. And I would select 4 people every week, basically based on genre, because I didn't want to have like 4 dubstep DJs on a Tuesday, because for the people that were there, like, but it happens. Like there was a ton of people of different genres. I've had people come in from Orlando, from literally an hour and a half away, just to play for a half an hour set. Like I thought that was so cool.
Love that.
So I ended up having I think currently there was 54 submissions, and we've been doing for the most part, 4 people every week on each Tuesday for the past 2 months.
So give me the factors that you look for upon picking out of your 54 submissions.
Honestly, I don't really judge anybody based on, what their Instagram looks like. I don't really listen to any mixes beforehand or anything. Like, truthfully, if they're confident enough to put their name out there and they're confident enough to put themselves in front of a crowd, whether, there's a lot of people that are there that night or not, but just a chance to come out and play in front of their friends, like, I'm satisfied with that. I haven't even had anybody like train wreck or anything
That's great.
Was so bad. Like I didn't have any of that.
Whoa, hold on. Let's back up though.
Yep.
But like every single person who is submitting to you is probably willing to get in front of a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Like there must be ways that you like choose from the 50. I mean, if you only have 4 slots a night and there's 54 people who are submitting, then how are you picking?
For the first part, I was kind of going in order of when they submitted the form, almost on a first come first serve basis. But like I was mentioning before, it depended on the genre too.
Okay.
Because for the most part, I wanted to mix or incorporate an open format DJ, like either 3 open format and house DJs, and then like 1 dubstep DJ.
Okay.
Because
I love that you're throwing a dubstep DJ.
Yeah, half the submissions were bass and dubstep.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Should I be surprised by that or not really?
I don't know.
I'm not big into like the dubstep arena of Tampa and Orlando, the music scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it more.
How do college crowds respond to that?
You'd be surprised. A lot of kids love dubstep.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's either, honestly, like, it's 50-50. People will either love it or hate it. And at the end of the day, it's a half an hour. I do send a text message to everybody who's playing ahead of time and just saying, keep in mind that it is, for the most part, a college demographic. So, I'm not going to tell you how to cater your set, but just keep it in mind.
Right.
Because, you never know. I might absolutely love somebody that plays there and be like, hey, like, I want to bring you back out for another night. And I've done that before. So, I mean, it's really where you want to position yourself, I guess, in front of a crowd.
Okay. Yeah, I think that makes a ton of sense. My open deck night was a complete nightmare. Because my whole idea was to record it just like I record, people's sets and podcasts and this and that. I mean, I have cameras, I have microphones, I have the ability to record things.
Yeah.
So my idea was like, let's get 15 DJs out here and everybody gets 15 minutes and I'm going to record the whole thing. And in truth, I recorded a lot of it. But here's the issue, okay? A lot of them had laptops, and they were trying to like connect the laptop to one of these,
the CDJs,
to a mixer, like to a mixer that's supposed to connect to CDJs. And while that works, I've never done that. And these people with laptops, and there's nothing wrong with DJing with a laptop. I still DJ with a laptop when I use my turntables, which is a lot. But I've never tried to connect a laptop to a DJM Nexus 2, and it was just not smooth.
Yeah.
So it was just a complete and total nightmare. I like the way you do it more.
Honestly, I tell people in the same text message, the intro of the schedule, and I literally say, the equipment we use a XZ, so it's capable with laptop, but I always tell people, I'm like, I personally would prefer if everybody brought USBs, and I've had times where I've had to help people, reset their laptops to get the driver in or like download it myself, even though I give them like all the instructions beforehand.
Yeah.
But unless you're right there with the equipment, you don't know if it's going to work or not.
Exactly. Everybody has a different operating system, and it's like it might say like battery preference on one, and then it says battery health on the other, but they do the same thing, and you click on it, and it's like, what's happening? And you never know until the equipment is right in front of you. But yeah, I love that. I love that you're doing that, and you're doing it on a consistent basis, aren't you?
Yeah, every week.
It's every week on what day?
Tuesdays.
On Tuesdays, and people can DM you.
Yeah, so in my link tree, in my bio, there's a form, I believe it says Ivy Rose, open deck submissions.
Okay.
And it goes right, and you just fill out some questions, and then it goes right to me.
Nice.
So I look at it, every week beforehand when I'm selecting who's going to be the next person I choose on Tuesdays.
Okay, and like, you said that you don't listen to the mixes, but you must listen to some of their mixes. I mean, like, they've got to be sending you don't at all.
I
really?
I don't even have them submit anything, honestly.
Nice. Wow.
I'm a very trusting person.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that really is a great opportunity. I mean, I'm a big believer in, like, if you want opportunity for yourself, it's important to create it. And then being able to provide opportunity to other people is just such a blessing.
It's a rewarding thing. Yeah, absolutely.
It really is. It really is. How do you keep your sets alive? Like, how do you spice them up?
So when we were doing, when we started the Thursdays in March, it was the first week. It was when Okeechobee was. We had started doing themes basically. So some of the themes that we had were Jersey Shore and glow parties.
Okay, I saw the curly heads.
Yes.
Had a great Jersey Shore outfit.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It was we all ended up wearing wife beaters. It was really funny. Those kids are awesome.
They're coming on soon.
Yeah?
Yeah, they'll be here soon.
Love that. They actually connected me to get my gig in New York City.
Oh, nice.
Great kids, yeah. They had told me when I first gave them actually the opportunity at Ivy and Ritz. I remember one text they said, is like, when we're able to give you an opportunity, like, we will.
That's so cool.
And I was like, that's awesome. And they ended up doing it. I had a great time.
And I want to get to your New York City story.
back to
we
what
both
you were
have
saying.
New York City stories, but yeah. So how do you keep a set alive? How do you keep it spicy?
Honestly, like, I'm looking at new music every week. So depending on what we were doing for the theme, like for example, the Jersey Shore night, I made an edit 30 minutes before. I was sitting in the green room right before I went on. The Figaro fist pump? It was like the theme of Jersey Shore. I can literally pull out what I made, and this is the most college thing ever.
Okay.
But it's so funny. But I would make edits myself. I would, I played so much Jersey Club that night. Honestly, I'm not even a huge fan of Jersey Club, but
Jersey Shore night is the night.
But Jersey Shore, man, we were fist bumping. Okay, this.
Wow, already.
This is what we introed with.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Just wait for it. Ready? So keep in mind, I'm like, all right, what can I do? I want to do something fun. So you're gonna be like, this is the most college-based thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, I'm not an amazing producer still.
But you made this.
I did make this. All right.
Oh my god.
That's great.
So like just small things like that.
Dude, that is just
I like that one.
Oh wait.
I like that one.
You have this sound bit? I like that one. That's so awesome.
Yeah, we have our own little podcast.
Yeah.
Add this to
we review Mix It.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Add this to the mix.
It's time to review.
I love that.
Yeah, we just talk about what's going on in our lives.
Send us a playlist and we'll review it.
I got you.
Yeah, send us a playlist and we will review it on our podcast. Woo!
Perfect.
We have these sound bites.
I like that one.
For music that we like. And then we have that's a no from me, dog.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah. So spicing up a residency set. It's all about just staying up to date with good music and throwing in
the
fun
classics,
things.
yeah.
And throwing in fun things like that. Like staying on. Oh, dude, you know what would be a great thing to throw into a set right now?
What's that?
The like the Titanic music.
Like Steve Aoki.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
Steve Aoki apparently he's been playing this for a little while, like the past couple years at his shows. But he literally will throw on visuals of Jack and Rose from the Titanic.
Oh my gosh.
And we'll be playing like the Titanic song. Oh, you have to look it up. It's so funny. It wasn't as funny after the submarine incident.
Or it was funnier.
Well, people were like, "Oh my god, like too soon, Steve Aoki." But then I saw like in the comments, like, "No, he's been doing this for a long time."
Yeah.
And then of course Titanic becomes like in the top 10 on Netflix again.
Right.
This was like the meme of the year already, and it's July.
Wait.
He's obsessed.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. Wait, tell him what I bought today.
Wait, what was it called? What was
Ocean
the
Gate?
Ocean Gate.
Oh
yes,
my
he
God.
has to wear to Halloween. He wants to do every day. He wants to wear an Ocean Gate shirt.
Yeah.
Do you think it's fake?
What?
Ocean Gate?
Ocean Gate? I don't think it's fit. No, that's the company. Ocean Gate made the Titan submersible. They've been around since what, 2018? Or no. They've been around since 2012. And the guy who runs Ocean Gate is like this eccentric billionaire who's just been making like submersible after submersible after submersible. And this one, the Titan, you know, properly named or maybe improperly named, depending on who you're talking to. This one went all the way down, 2.5 miles under the sea, and then it like basically just it imploded. That's the vernacular that people are using.
I saw the recreatements. So honestly, I said Ocean Gate. I didn't actually even know that was the company name, but I always think of like Watergate. Or like anytime there's gate on the end of something, I'm like, scandal alert.
Like Ocean. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect. Like it's like Ocean Gate. Like Ocean. Yeah,
like
wow.
Ocean Gate, Watergate scandal, Ocean Gate scandal.
Yeah,
literally.
I love that. I can't believe that's not. I can't believe. Yeah.
I love that.
But that would be great with like hit the red button.
Here we go.
I like that one.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah. Like Watergate, Ocean Gate. I love that. But yeah, on Etsy, you can get so much Ocean Gate merch. Like people are just making Ocean Gate merch.
Oh my god, show him the meme.
The meme?
The one
the meme is
sending to everybody today. Yeah,
I sent this to everyone today. This is so funny. I'll put it on my story.
That is great.
Like you
know show the camera too.
You know what the Titan submersible looks like, right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Isn't that amazing?
Can the camera see this?
Yeah. The camera can see
That's
it.
amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I bought an Ocean Gate trucker hat today. Just like
the king of memes.
Yeah. I really want I really want a shirt with like the Ocean Gate submersible, and then there's like it's an X-ray, and then it's Harambe inside. I feel like that. Can you imagine that? Like R.I.P. Harambe, but like yeah, Ocean Gate's Titan submersible's out for Harambe.
Yeah.
You know?
we could talk about this submarine for hours.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna start tearing up if I start talking about Harambe too much. So I don't know.
Stop looking at me like that.
It's a little bit too soon to be talking about Harambe like this.
It was only 7 years ago. Come on.
I feel like we're being disrespectful, guys. Let's move on. Can we move on?
We should move on.
Can we move on from Harambe?
We can move on.
I mean, I'm just saying it's too soon to be like making fun of him and like discussing.
Yeah, way too soon to be laughing.
Harambe. Thank you, because like he was a great gorilla.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna move on from Harambe.
Yes.
All right. I don't know. I'm kind of broken
Get
up about
going.
it. Like the thing is about Harambe is like, you know, like they just shot him. They just killed him. They just shot him. They just shot Harambe, and he could have been on the Titan submersible. And can we talk about this? If Harambe was on the If Harambe was on the Titan submersible, do you think it would have imploded?
Depends if he was the one with the remote control.
Yeah, okay, let's say if he was the one with the remote control.
I'm going to say if he had the remote control, it would not have imploded.
I think so too. We really lost an American hero by killing Harambe.
This is painful.
That is probably what they said when they were under the Titan submersible.
It's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog. R.I.P. Harambe. Oh my gosh. All right, so we came up with a bunch of questions for you. A 20 question thing.
Yep.
I don't think it's actually 20 questions though.
I don't know how.
We didn't count it. But it's a lot of questions. I don't even think it is 20 questions. It's
like we got to 15.
I don't even think we got to 15.
We have a lot of this or that.
Yeah.
I'll go through those.
Well,
however many you want me.
Well, it's just quick answers. We're just gonna do quick. Okay. Best barbershop in Tampa.
Soho Shave Co. Shout out my boy Greg Steyer.
Okay. Burns or Charlie's Steakhouse?
Believe it or not, I haven't been to Burns, but I love Charlie's.
Okay. Burns is amazing. And for me, it's Burns. Burns is amazing. Okay. Do you take good care of your car?
If you were to look at my car right now, you'd probably say no, but yes, for the most part.
Okay. 4th of July barbecue or Thanksgiving? Which one do you like more?
4th of July barbecue.
Why?
Because Thanksgiving, I'm usually way too hungover to even eat the food.
True. Fair.
How was your 4th?
I was so deathly hungover all day. I didn't even get up out of bed until
Really?
like 3.
Did you DJ on the 4th or no?
I did at night, yeah. At Ivy.
Oh, at Ivy. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Weed or alcohol?
I don't smoke weed, so
okay.
Alcohol.
Heard that. Okay. If you're like visiting a city, bike rental or scooter rental?
Ooh, I would say if both are available, bike.
Bike? Okay. Yeah. PB&J versus grilled cheese.
PB&J.
Why?
All day.
Oh yeah?
All day.
I think Amanda disagrees with this.
Yeah.
PB&J
is just a classic.
PB&J is so good with some whole milk.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Yeah.
I love grilled cheese too, but man, PB&J just always hits different.
Do you like chunky peanut butter or smooth peanut butter?
Smooth.
Smooth?
Yeah.
Fair.
Don't the texture with chunky, just a little.
I like chunky.
It's like the Madagascar.
What?
I'm just thinking about my ID photo today.
Oh, that did not go. Do you want to talk about that?
I look like I'm like 1,000 pounds in my
Yeah.
new ID, and I finally get one good ID photo. The last one, the one that I just lost.
Okay, so for some context,
Oh my
Amanda
God.
was a little.
I was a little drunk.
She was
I was
a little
having fun yesterday.
Yeah,
You know,
she was-
happy birthday, America.
Yeah, happy birthday, America. And she lost her wallet, and so we went to the DMV all day today. Love you. And she
Love
took
you.
the worst ID photo I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh,
God.
It's so bad.
wanna
And she's a
talk
beautiful
about
girl.
it. Thank
She's a beautiful
you.
girl.
Good save.
Yeah.
She's like, you're about to sleep on the couch tonight.
Yeah, but goddamn.
But you love a little chunky.
Well, yeah, ooh, let's move on before I get in trouble. Okay, Mike. Sloppy.
Oh my God, we went with the hard hitting questions.
Really digging deep.
We just went from PB&J to what?
Okay. It was sloppy.
Yeah. I don't see how you could.
I love a sloppy though.
Mom, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry.
Love you, Mom.
Why is your mom more into?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Miss Putman. Okay, we'll move on. All right. Oh, the next one is so stupid. Okay.
Is it my question?
No, you say it. It's the one. Just this one's so stupid, Amanda. We're gonna get back for the wait for the listeners. We're gonna get back to DJ stuff soon, I promise. But we just feel like doing this segment.
On the topic of little chunky, fat or ugly?
Which one?
Fat or
Like a nice body and an
Amanda.
ugly face, or a little bit chunky and a pretty face?
what's their personality like?
Well, but not a little bit chunky. I mean, if we're saying
Or fat.
if we're
Fat-
saying
fat or ugly.
if we're saying fat or ugly,
Yeah, fat
it's
or
not
ugly.
like a little bit chunky and then a nice face. It's like no.
No, she's overweight.
Oh my God.
She's like overweight. Like I like grilled cheese better. It's like one of those chicks.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get canceled.
Okay, fat or ugly Pushman.
Everybody is beautiful to me.
Okay, good answer. Okay,
Good answer.
beat your mountains.
Beach or mountains?
Yeah.
We are dodging it.
We're all over the place.
I love the beach, but man, do I also love me a good mountain.
Oh, yeah.
I like to snowboard too, so.
Nice. Wait, he likes to snowboard. Okay. Dats or daily eats?
Daily, oh my God, daily eats.
All day?
Yeah. Daily eats, not even close.
Nice. Ooh. Okay. Do you brush your teeth before or after breakfast?
Before. I usually wake up and I'm like, shit, this morning breath needs to go away, and I brush my teeth.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
I
do
don't
that
understand
too.
that. Because like, okay, I wake up.
It's first thing in the morning. It's habit. As soon as you wake up, you brush your teeth. Stank mouth.
But honestly, like I might end up going back and brushing them again after breakfast, to be honest.
Okay, fair.
Well, we have coffee and then we brush.
Yeah, like I don't like coffee breath.
Okay, here's the thing. Let's say that you have breakfast in the morning. Okay, you wake up and you eat breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
If you like brush your teeth before breakfast, then it's almost like you didn't brush your teeth at all because you're just gonna dirty it up with whatever you ate. Am I crazy for thinking this?
You're crazy.
It's not an extremely invalid statement.
Okay, 9 out of 10 dentists say that if you brush your teeth, you shouldn't even rinse your mouth out with water. So if you are...
I don't do that.
Okay, well, I just made that up. Anyway. Okay. I just think it's gross to brush your teeth or before breakfast because you're just going to dirty them up right after. Yes, Amanda?
Well, as your girlfriend, I wish that you would brush them when you first wake up in the morning.
Okay, honey, I'm sorry. I will.
You could use the same analogy, though. Like, I usually will take a shower every morning, too. But, like, even if I'm going out or, like, going to work out or something, like, I would still shower before I go work out, and then I'd shower again after.
Yeah, I was about to say, you should shower
Same
again
thing with
after
brushing
you work
your
out.
teeth.
You shower before you work out?
I shower as soon as I wake up every morning.
Oh, okay.
And I shower, like, before I go to sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Mike Pushman showers right before he goes and works out, and then does not shower after. This man is a savage. Okay, we have a few more. Or we have one more. Oh, I'm not going to say that. Okay, I'm just going to I'll bleep it out. I'm not even going to keep this in.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite porn genre? This is stupid.
I guess we were sexually charged in the car. We were trying to brainstorm.
That DMV got you guys going.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I don't even want it.
You don't need to answer this. You don't need to. Okay, should we move on? Can we move on?
Sure.
Okay, great. It's like I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like
I don't either.
Yeah.
Do you want to go through the taste buds?
Not yet. Let's get back into DJ.
Okay.
Let's get back into DJ.
Get back.
Okay.
Into it.
Okay. Mike. Okay. You know, you're DJing on Thursdays. You're, pressing buttons, playing crazy music. Everybody's dancing. Now you're a co-resident at the Ritz. Like, you're Pushman. People know you in this area. You're Pushman. You are the DJ. But do you consider yourself to be a big partier?
Ooh. So, it's funny because I say this a lot, but I think my social media sells me being a lot more of a partier than I actually am. So, truth be told, I mean, I will... Okay, my pre-set routine usually is, I'm not going to lie, like if I'm playing at the Ritz, I probably take like 1 or 2 tequila shots right before. And that's just kind of like to ease the tension and stuff. But other than that, I don't really drink. I actually hate drinking. Not going to lie.
Like, do you go out on your own if you're not DJing?
Yeah. If it's a time where I have like off on a Friday night or something like that, or, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Any night that's on the weekend and my friends are available, like I want to have as my social life still.
Right.
So if my friends are like, yo, we want to do this, like we want to go to a restaurant or like we want to go to dinner, or just go out after, then I'm going to say yes, just because I want to keep that aspect of my life, not just being like, okay, I'm only DJing every day.
Yeah, you know what, man? Like, if you're going to be a DJ, I really think that partying, like, on your own and not, like, nights where you don't DJ, it's important. You have to have a balance. Just like if you're a librarian or a scientist or something, you need to let loose a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, people might see you on stage partying and it's awesome, but it is different if you're just going out with friends.
Extremely different.
Now, obviously, it's an issue when it becomes an issue. It's an issue when those 1 or 2 tequila shots before your Ritz set turns into like 7 or 8 tequila shots every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
100%.
And that's where it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
But another aspect to look at this, and I would love to know your thoughts on this, is networking. Business deals are made in kitchens at 4 o'clock in the morning on Monday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, at afters. So, like...
kitchens at 4 a.m.
Yeah, man. Like, it's important to show face, not just at the party.
Yep.
And if you're at the afters at 4 a.m. after a Sunday show, you're partying.
Yeah.
I don't care if you are completely sober. You're there. You know what I mean?
It's true. It is still a key component. I mean... We were just talking about before, like New York City. So I played from 5 to 6:30. It was like a sunset set. And I was like, well, of course I want to go out and explore the cities. But honestly, what I was doing in that time too was any DJ I had like access to, I was like, hey, like I'm a DJ out of Tampa. Nice to meet you. Like you're doing a great job. Like, what's your Instagram? I'd love to connect with you.
Right.
I still do that stuff.
Right. Right.
Even if I like, if I'm in a different city, especially, like, I'll do that 100%. Not to be annoying, not to be like, oh, like, I'm only here for one purpose. But if I'm like, oh, this is, like, a cool place, like, the DJ is playing good music, I'm going to be like, hey, like, what's your socials?
Yeah. And then what if the response is like, here's my socials. Now come out with me and all my friends and party.
I'm going.
That's awesome.
I'm going.
And that's lit.
Yeah.
And that's great. And that's what I mean by the balance.
Yeah.
If you're going to be a successful DJ, then it's important to have that balance between actually DJing, partying, and being able to just chill out.
Yeah.
You don't want to just chill out too much because then no one's going to know who you are. You don't want to party too much because then you'll lose track of your life and everyone will start disrespecting you.
Exactly.
And then if you're just DJing, then you have no balance and you're not chilling and you're not networking. Yeah. You're just on stage, and then you're probably going to stop being able to get on stage.
It's almost necessary to have that balance. I mean, if you really don't, how I look at it is I would still want to go out with all my friends and stuff. Like if they're going out at night, because believe me, over the past 2 years, I've had to miss a lot of fun things that my friends have done. Whether they're going to a different place or like birthdays on a party bus to like St. Pete or something like that, or going on trips to Miami. Like I've had to miss a lot of those. Mm-hmm. It is a sacrifice that you need to be willing to make. Like,
right.
You can't just be like, oh, I don't want to play because my friends are going to see John Summit in Miami. Is it going to kill me when my friends are FaceTiming me at 6 a.m. from space being like, I'm right behind John Summit? Hell yeah, it does. But at the same time, it's like, I'm going to be up there someday. And that's when the real party is going to happen. Yep. But like, I need to get my shit together and do what I need to do right now. That's going to benefit me and, everybody else around me right now. Yeah.
I mean, I think that you're hitting the nail right on the head. And the, Amanda's clapping. And I think that the term that we're both thinking of is delayed gratification. Mm-hmm. You're 24, 25 right
24.
now? 24. Yep. And, man, like 5 to 6, maybe even 10 years from now, if you just keep grinding and producing, that's the number one thing.
100% producing.
Just keep grinding and producing. Some other 24-year-old DJ's friends are going to be FaceTiming them, and they're right behind Pushman on stage at the Terrace.
Such a weird thing. I think about it a lot.
Same. Yeah.
And it's like a really cool thing. Like I just got the chills because I'm just like, I believe in myself confidently that will happen. Mm-hmm. It's not me thinking that I'm cocky and I'm all this shit, because honestly, like, I don't at all. Like I really do. Like I have a list of goals on my fridge of things I want to do. Like for example, the number one thing was play at SMF. And like the list goes down 2 through 10. And the 10th one is, no matter where I go with all these things, remain humble. And I think that when someone builds an ego quicker than they're excelling themselves, then that's where they fall. Mm-hmm. Like I don't ever want to think that I'm too good for anybody, and that's why I like doing the open deck nights and stuff. Like it keeps me humbled and remembers, like, listen, like this was me 2 years ago. I'm not still saying that I'm shit, but it's something that at the end of the day you need to be like, I'm thankful for everyone that got me here.
Yeah. And
I wouldn't be here without anybody else. You can grind, you can network your ass off, but you're not getting anywhere unless you give gratification to those who got you there.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're also not getting anywhere unless you're producing music.
That too.
And you're not getting anywhere if you're not networking.
Yep.
And you're not getting anywhere if you're chilling out and producing music. The number one thing here is just producing music and respect for time. If you're listening to this and you've been a Big Graham radio listener for, since 2020 when I started this, the number one thing that I talk about is time and just a respect for time. Like if you practice learning Spanish for 10 minutes a day for 10 years, you'll be absolutely fluent. Mm-hmm. If you spend 20 minutes a day learning music production, in 5 years, you will have some good songs out. And in 20 years, you'll be headlining big shows.
Yeah.
It's just an issue of time. Now, here's where everyone has a problem. Here's why. If you look at certain lineups from 10 years ago, there might be one name that's still producing music.
Yeah.
Success doesn't happen tomorrow. You're going to want to be on stage at Space right now. If I could snap my fingers and make the Space lineup, me, you, Taylor Lace, Jake Rousseau, Alan Shee, Lex Lyon, if I could snap my fingers and make that happen, I would. But that's not the world that we live in. The world that we live in is organic growth equals success.
Yep.
So you just got to organically grow.
Yeah.
And the only way to do that is time. Time. Just respect time. Gary Vaynerchuk, for the listeners, he talks about this so properly, and the way that he says it is people have a terrible relationship with time. You know, if you want to be a successful producer and you're 40 years old, guess what? In 10 years, you'll be 50 and you'll have 10 years of experience.
Yeah.
10,000 hours. Yeah. You know, so if you're listening to this right now and you're 26, or you're 33, and you've just been DJing, and you don't know a thing about Logic or Ableton, guess what, bitch? Download it. Go on YouTube.
There's a limit if you don't. I would say that's the one thing I wish I started earlier was producing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'd say this a lot to everybody, and, you know, this is the same advice that people who are larger than me are like, you know, you can only get so far playing other people's music. And I repeat that same thing to everybody else. You know, you can be the best DJ, you can be James Hype level skill, but unless you make your own music or, you know, you're going viral for something which happens at random, like, it's not promised.
Right.
But what is promised is you putting in the time for yourself. And, like, honestly, like, it's a lesson that I need to tell myself every day still. Because there's days where I don't want to get out of bed and go on my laptop and be like, you know, this is what I do. But I've learned that I really need to dedicate time and get help from other people who are good at what they do. Like, you know, West End?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, wait. Well,
oh, boy. Is this a sore subject right now?
My favorite.
Yeah. Amanda has a big crush on West End.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. So I'm actually.
Yeah, I know West End.
I'm a member of his producing tutorial class called Kick and Bass. And a lot of people actually, I realized, are too in the area. But it has, you know, a bunch of tutorials that I've been paying attention to, and they have all the track details, like full project files, everything, and I pay like $40 a month for it.
Oh, that's so fair.
Yeah, it's definitely fair. But instead of like,
info.
instead of watching Netflix,
Oh, what?
I'll do that.
Oh, are you a member, Amanda?
I follow it and I watch no, it's free. I don't pay for it, but I follow the Instagram and watch all the videos.
What's the Instagram, Amanda?
Kick and Bass.
Wow, you really seem to know what's the latest in West End's music career? Where's he going next, Amanda?
He was just in New York City.
Oh, was he?
Same time I was there.
Oh, interesting.
What?
How was it?
How was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. How was it? Why don't you talk about New York?
Now Amanda's sleeping on the couch.
Oopsie.
Huh?
Oopsie.
Oopsie. So yeah, West End, if you're watching this, stay away from my woman. So yeah, time, production, and dude, like, don't tell me you wish you started earlier, because everyone wishes they started earlier. It's just a matter of whether or not you're doing it. Yeah. You know, like I think that Martha Stewart started like cooking when she was like 56 or something. There's like some weird stat out there about Martha Stewart.
I think I've seen that one too.
She started insider trading and soon after though.
So I would say time, production, promotion.
Yeah, I love it.
So I tweeted something last week and I got a little bit of iffy feedback on it.
Let's hear it.
So I tweeted something along the lines of, it should be required for a DJ to be a promoter for a year before they play in a club. It was like obviously not wholeheartedly a fact.
I love that.
It was not wholeheartedly a fact, and I was being like, yeah, someone definitely should never be allowed unless I do a year.
Why? Okay, so explain the tweet. Let's hear it. You tweeted it. You got some heat for it.
I tweeted it. I got some heat for it.
Explain the tweet, Pushman.
So my thought process is that there are extremely talented people everywhere who do the production side better than they do the promotion side of things. I'm not one of them, truthfully. Like, you know, we've been over this. But I think that the reason why people get, you know, these opportunities and then keep getting asked back is not just by the networking portion, but it's by their promotion. You know, I blow up my story probably 10 times a day. Is it kind of embarrassing? Absolutely. But it's necessary. Anytime I get on a show flyer, it's going on Instagram, Snapchat. Like, if I feel good about it, I'll make a TikTok even about it. It's these little things that, you know, you build more of a community around you, and it shows that you care. You know, like if your guest list has 100 people on it versus somebody else who would put 10 people on it, you can play the same music and maybe even a little bit worse. Like if you had a bad set, the person who played 100 or who had 100 people on their guest list will get invited back. I want to know we were just talking about New York City and it keeps getting brought back up.
Yeah.
Want to know what the first question was when they were asking, you know, tell us about yourself, basically.
Wait, can I guess?
Go ahead.
How many people are you going to bring out? Yep.
And I think people fail to recognize that. That is what the industry is.
Yeah.
Guess how many or guess if they asked me if I put out any of my own music.
I'm gonna say no.
They did not.
They did not. Yeah.
No.
It's about numbers.
And it's an unfortunate because there are a lot of people who do put in so much time and who are already 10 years into the production game. But you need to create a balance of it. Mm-hmm. So somebody that I did get support on that tweet from was Gallo too.
Oh, well then.
So it's like,
what did Gallo say?
So this is going on.
Tweet.
We'll pull up the tweet. He said, you're gonna have to cut out some time while I go to it. So he said, I'm with Push here. Maximize your time in the studio, but if you don't have your boots on the ground, then you put yourself at a severe disadvantage in the beginning. I did open format and promoted quite some time before I even produced, and that time was unequivocally invaluable.
Right. So yeah, I mean, that's really interesting. I haven't really ever considered that someone who's trying to get booked as an artist, as an electronic artist, should spend time promoting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it really does give you a good perspective on like what venues care about, and then how to become like what venues care about. Yep. Right? I mean,
that's spot on.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not saying because I did this, everybody else should do it too. But before I started DJing, I was a promoter in college. Like one of my buddies ran a promotion company and still does, and I was on the promoter list and just reposting flyers. But it's like clubs and venues want people to buy tickets.
Right.
That is very important. And I think what people, I guess, misunderstood from my tweet was that I don't care about the music side of things. That's extremely inaccurate. I love music. It's the reason why I do it. I love getting people to dance. I love getting people to come out. But like at the end of the day, getting people to come out is a very important factor in getting booked.
And that's networking too, no?
It is networking. 100%.
Yeah, it's all networking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a fallen part of the DJ community, I guess, or artist community, is that, the reason why these big artists continue to excel, and we talked about it before about like headliners from 10 years ago versus now, is we are in a very different time period now with social media than we were 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. So one thing you see, like EDM Train, 1,000 track lists, or every big artist that is in the game right now, they're posting 10 slides of clips from their most recent show with their IDs on it. Like, that is beautifully done promotion.
Yeah.
And it shows, crowd response, how many people are there, etc. So even if you're a smaller artist, those are some things that you can still do. I don't even do it yet, but the ones that I have done, whether it's a TikTok or I'll post like one Instagram reel where I've done the shot from behind you and then like the crowd engagement.
A classic.
Like, that is such beautifully executed promotion.
I have like before I go into this, I gotta say I've never had a song blow up. Like I don't have anything on Spotify. I have 2 songs on SoundCloud.
Yep.
And it's like a lot of what I talk about, it's things that I witness. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a lot of what like we're both talking about. Now, I look at an artist like Wade, WADE for the listeners, and I look at an artist like Sam Gellatree, or Kay Tronado. We'll say both of them. Mm-hmm. Wade, every single day, has a 10-slide carousel in front of a gigantic crowd. Same thing with like James Hype, like Fisher, John Summit. They have these huge carousel slides showing exactly what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. They're in front of gigantic crowds playing their IDs and other people's IDs as well. And they have tons and tons of streams. And then you have artists like Sam Gellatree or like Kay Tronado. And they don't do that at all. Mm-hmm. Like I think Sam Gellatree might have like 60 posts on his Instagram. Very few of them are actually him DJing. And so, same with Kay Tronado. A lot of them are just like artsy photo shoots and stuff. But when you look at these streaming numbers for all these artists, like it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I think what it comes down to is ticket sales. Because like with John Summit can sell out wherever he goes. Correct. Same with James Hype, same with Fisher and things like that. And I don't know if Sam Gellatry could, but Kay Trinata definitely could. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, is it fair to... Is it, okay.
I don't think so.
Is it fair to say that Kay Trinata is as big as John Summit? Is it like a different demographic?
Mm-hmm.
I would say so. Mm-hmm. I would say to the average listener, John Summit's more of a household name. That's just
like, okay, at Coachella, who's headlining the day or the night? Like, who's the headliner of the night? Is it Kay Trinata or is it John Summit?
I'd probably say Summit.
I'd probably say Summit too.
Yeah. Most definitely. Social media, like,
it makes a big difference.
It's grabbing so many more people.
Yeah.
Like, what was the other one you said?
Sam Gellatry?
No, the other one.
Kay Trinata?
Yeah. So like, I honestly don't even know who that is, but like I'm sure that's appealing more to like the actual house heads community, right. Like the actual like this other artists rather than like John Summit's for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very true.
Any young person who has Instagram probably has come across these slides that we're talking about of like
right.
Fisher with his, like and John Summit. Like it's fun. It's just fun to watch, fun to look at. Like that's popping up on so many more people's feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and West End, right?
And the consistency. Yes, of course, of course.
Just move on. Jesus Christ. But yeah, social media is important, but I think that we can both agree to this. And what I'm about to say does not contradict with what you're saying, and it doesn't contradict with what Gallo says. Good music wins.
100%.
Yeah, good music wins over any amount of promotion that you put together. Like, if you have good music and it connects with people, I mean, like, look at... But actually, no, I was about to compare Bon Iver, but he got big in, like, 2009, which is... things are way different now, obviously. Mm-hmm. But, like, good music beats social media.
So, like, Mal P.
Tell me.
Well, I guess not beat social media. I think Mal P just, like, flew out of nowhere.
Yeah?
Like, I mean, you can agree.
Well, no, I don't know him very well.
I mean, I think that... good music, yeah. I would say that's an example. It is definitely social media on top of it, but Mal P, from what I know, was a really big room DJ, and then just like completely switched over into the tech house genre and is taking over.
Really? Mm-hmm. I see. I don't know much about Mal P.
We should listen to some more. He's really good.
Yeah, I'm down.
I love his one song, "Your Mind Is Dirty."
Yeah?
That song, dude. I play that song a lot, and it gets heads turned. It's
nice.
Literally this. If you don't know it,
maybe I've heard it. I don't really know.
The sound bit is literally a girl moaning in the
build up.
It's great.
So we've been going for an hour 10. Let's talk about New York City.
Let's talk.
So you were just in New York City.
Yep.
When?
I flew out of Tampa at 11 a.m. on this past Saturday, and I came back Sunday at 6 a.m.
Well, we might have been there at the same time.
Were we?
Hold on. Hold on.
The first? Yeah, I flew in the first and flew out the second in the morning.
You flew in the first, and you flew out the second.
Yeah.
So you were there for like 24 hours.
I was there for 19 hours. Yeah.
You were there for 19 hours. Okay. When was I there, Amanda? The show. Oh no. Yeah, we were not there. I flew.
No,
out.
but you.
No, definitely not, because I flew in on the 20th and I flew out on the 25th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we missed each other.
You were only there for 24 hours? Were you there twice?
No, just once.
Okay, Pushman, New York City Bender, 19 hours in New York City. Let's hear it.
Oh my gosh. So I actually was playing a show Friday night at Ivy with Pickup Lines, and then I got home.
Wait, sorry. Can you start that over?
Yeah. So I was playing a show Friday night at Ivy with Pickup Lines, who are these kind of like TikTok DJs. So I got home at probably 3 o'clock, woke up at, I don't know, 8. Is it running still?
Yeah, no, we're good. We're so good. Yeah, we're good. I was looking at myself.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
So I flew out to New York, left at like 11 a.m. in Tampa, got to New York City around 2 o'clock. Ended up going to one of my buddy's hotels, took a couple shots before we Ubered over to where the venue was, basically. Got, of course, a couple slices.
Lovely.
Corn slices, man, in New York City. Somewhere Nowhere is the venue that I played at. Dude, beautiful. So I literally didn't even know this. Like, I looked up the Instagram and stuff before. Apparently Clooney was there the week prior and all this stuff. So it was a sunset set. When I'm telling you the DJ deck, it's not that big of a room, but you look out, it's all glass windows from top to bottom. Empire State Building is literally in the background.
Wow.
Like, beautiful. So I ended up playing a 5 to 6:30 set there. I think I probably had like 40 or 50 people come out. You know.
Wow, just see you.
Which
Because you're from New York.
So I'm from New York, but I'm from upstate.
Okay.
I grew up 6 hours away from the city.
True. Okay, heard that.
Yeah.
A different country, basically.
But it was so wild. So I had, friends from high school that moved to the city, people that I haven't seen in years. I had some people that I went to UT with, friends of people that I went to UT with. Like, it was pretty wild, just to have that many friendly faces, I guess, in a crowd in a completely different city that I've never played in before, because that was my debut.
Right.
But man, that was a bender.
So it was an hour and a half set.
Hour and a half set. It was a great time, dude. I was
Nice.
cranking some tech house, mixed in a little bit of techno.
Ooh, always fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of in with the shits of techno right
So
now.
what happened? So the set ends, and where do you go?
Set ends. I hung around somewhere nowhere for a little bit. Got a couple drinks. Was catching up with my friends who showed up when I was already playing.
Yes.
And then we took a nice walk down New York City. Really funny story. So we walked from one rooftop at somewhere nowhere into a completely different rooftop. We stopped at, I think, 3 or 4 liquor stores on the way and was drinking soju in brown bags.
Oh, classy. That's how you do it.
It was so fun. Honestly, man, it was... From that point on, we went back to pregame a little bit more before we went out, and then we club hopped to like 4 different places.
Nice.
So I didn't end up going to sleep. I was just chilling at the hotel until my flight the next morning, and it was a long one.
We love a bender like that.
Oh yeah, I feel so bad for the people that were sitting. I was in the middle seat on the airplane on the way back home. There's no way in hell I didn't just absolutely reek of tequila and no sleep. So I felt really bad.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. Fun little bender. Huh?
I definitely hope to be back in New York City. Like, that was a
Yeah.
really fun time. I think it was more just on top of seeing people I haven't seen in years who like came out to see my first set, basically, like who have never seen me play before.
How much did you prepare for the set?
I prepared on the flight there, so I'd say probably like two hours.
Nice. And plus, like, you DJ so much. Like,
Yeah.
obviously you need to prepare for every set,
Yeah.
but it's not like it's like a brand new thing to you.
Yeah, truthfully,
yeah, go ahead.
other than I'd say 2 sets of my whole life, or maybe 2 or 3, I freestyle every single set still.
Right.
Like, I'll put track lists together and I just kind of feed off the energy, what I'm feeling, and I still play to the girls too.
Yeah, of course.
Funny.
What about, like, I mean, if you let's say that you were direct support for Matroda, you would be preparing that set.
Oh hell yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would honestly still probably freestyle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, that would be a dream direct
Can
support.
you imagine?
I would love that.
He's been to the Ritz.
Yeah.
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 August 13th.
Is he going to be back?
Water. August 13th.
Oh, we're going.
We're going.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Got some the
Yeah.
homies.
If you're free, pop out. That'd be so fun.
House
Yeah.
with the
I will.
homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I also was in New York recently.
Yeah, let's hear your New York story.
Yeah. I was there for a week. It was crazy. That's a long time. I have only been to New York. This was my 3rd time in New York. First time I was like 13, 14. Family trip.
Mm-hmm.
Saw, Times Square and stuff like that. Second time, and that was probably, 3 days. Second time was about 6 years ago. I got tickets to see Hamilton. I'm a huge musical fan.
That's funny. I used to be in all the musicals when I was in middle school.
Really?
I was the lead in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, believe it or not.
Oh my god. That's so
So when you were in middle school, you were in all of the musicals.
Yes.
What other musicals were you in?
They only did one a year, so I was in Oliver in 6th grade and then in 7th grade. So I was I was in a
were you Oliver?
no, but I so funny story, I got asked to go to a callback for Oliver, and I chickened out.
What happened?
I just saw the audition room and I was just terrified. I just didn't even show up. But I mean,
wait, is Oliver the one with the famous line? May I please have some more, sir?
please, sir, can I have some more?
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Yeah, that was it. Yep.
Nice.
The kid who got it was extremely talented anyways. Like, I'm not even saying that I would have gotten it. But
Right.
the next year, yeah, I was the little boy in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Believe it or not, this is really funny. Fun fact, it was the first car ever flown in a musical. We actually had a flying car.
No way.
Yeah, including Broadway.
How did you get a flying car? How did that happen?
So if you do regular fly suits and stuff like that. Like they'll wear the kits under their costume and they'll fly. So imagine that, except on 4 corners of the car, and it flew.
So in a theater?
In a theater.
Did they drop it from somewhere?
No, it was, so it would be side stage.
Okay.
Okay. Not gonna lie, like my high school had one of the best theaters probably in the whole county.
What high school did you go to?
Greece, Athena.
Okay.
So my high school was Greece, whatever. My thing, Athena, like Athens. It's really funny. The other schools are Arcadia, Olympia. They're all named after like Greek gods. Yeah.
Trippy. Yeah. Okay.
Really funny. But our performing arts center was insane.
Okay. So you've been artsy your entire life, because in our first podcast we didn't really get into like the background. Background.
Yeah. So I played violin and trumpet starting in 3rd grade. I was in chorus up until 7th grade, and then the same thing with the musicals. I just stopped doing them in 7th grade.
What was chorus like?
Well, my voice had not yet dropped yet.
So that was probably good.
Oh yeah, it was.
Whoa, wait, your voice has dropped since then? Wow, Amanda.
Yeah, can you believe it?
I think I owe you $20. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I can't sing much
How many
anymore.
people were in like your core? Was it like a ton or like 4?
No, there were probably, if I had to guess, 60.
Is that like a Christian thing? Like chorus? Because I think chorus is like a...
No.
What am I thinking of? I know that like in
Choir.
Choir. I'm thinking of choir.
Like a church choir?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm Jewish.
Yeah,
I don't know the difference.
No, chorus was, it was just a school program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was basically like what we used to do.
Were you learning about like music theory and things like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
very interesting. So you did that all through elementary school?
Elementary school, and then up until 7th grade, because I was playing sports and it was hard to balance all of them.
I was going to ask, what kind of sports did you play?
So I was playing cross country and football in the fall at the same time. In the winter, I was playing lacrosse, but that was until 6th grade. And then baseball every year. And then hockey, I joined on my senior year, kind of like not as a joke, because I did take it really seriously, but it was another way to like stay active. And I've loved hockey my whole life. I played it up until my parents got divorced when I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Okay.
And that's actually like the only sport I still play now.
Are you a Rangers fan?
I'm so weird with sports. So I'm a Blackhawks fan.
Okay.
I'm a Steelers fan.
Are you from Chicago?
No, my dad used to live in Chicago though.
Okay.
And Patrick Kane is like my all-time favorite player.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, Blackhawks, Steelers.
So what's your
football.
Pittsburgh connection?
I just grew into that one. Like my grandpa was. And
That
my
yeah,
dad.
Pittsburgh Steelers, right?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
No, you got it right.
Okay. Cool.
And then Yankees. That's the only normal one.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, Yankee. Okay, so Steeler. What that is so weird.
Yeah, it's a weird mix.
So but what happened to the Rangers? Or okay, you were a Blackhawks household.
Yes.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, my dad lived in Chicago when I was.
And I'm in Chicago.
Yeah, I think when I was like 9 or 10 is when he first moved to Chicago.
Okay.
So then we went there and I went to a game at the United Center, which is like their stadium, and I loved it.
Okay.
And I mean, I wish I should be a Buffalo Sabres and a Buffalo Bills fan. Like that's where everyone gets my stuff. I mean, I'm from upstate New York, and Buffalo's an hour away.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
So then, what's the Buffalo?
Sabres and then the Bills.
The
Sabres
Bills,
are
the Bills,
hockey,
the Bills.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the Buffalo Bills. When didn't they lose like 4 back-to-back Super Bowls?
They did.
It's a good thing you're not a fan.
Great thing I'm not a fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it like 12 years ago, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're such a bandwagon for the teams," because the Steelers had just won the Super Bowl, the Blackhawks won 3 Stanley Cups, and then the Yankees won the World Series in I think 2006 or 2007 was the last one.
It's a good time period for you.
Real rough now, but
yeah, no, I mean I can't.
at least they
imagine.
can't call me a bandwagon anymore.
Yeah, for real. So
Go sports.
Huh?
Go sports.
Yes, thank you. Yes. Wow, great input.
I'm here.
Hit the red button. Well, actually, hit the green button.
That's a no from me, dog.
So high school, you played all these sports. Do you still how do you stay active now?
So I play hockey still every Wednesday.
Where?
In a
What?
men's league. Yeah.
No way.
In Brandon, it's at the TGH Ice Complex, and then I play softball every Monday.
What league is softball?
The softball it's a co-rec league.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
What?
It's a lot of honestly, it's a ton of fun. So baseball was probably like my main sport.
Okay,
Growing
okay.
up, and then hockey, like I've just always loved. I've gotten so much better at hockey though. Like all the kids are so much better than me. I'm the team captain of our team. Like I started it probably 2 years ago now, and everybody else in probably the league besides maybe like 1 or 2 people are better than me. So it's really fun though. Still, I love it.
Yeah, I bet. I love that you play these co-ed sports. That's so fun. Or no, the softball's co-ed.
Yeah, softball's co-ed.
Then the hockey is. So how deep does the hockey go? Are there tournaments and stuff?
No, it goes to playoffs and championships. So we're in the second highest league. Basically, everybody that's on my team used to play at UT.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
It's pretty much like the UT college retirees and then me.
And is it kind of like a drinking league too? Like you guys like go out? And
yeah, it's called Beer League. They have a really nice bar.
Nice, cool. There we go.
Yeah,
love that.
You gotta take it out. Yeah, they have my favorite beer ever actually at the.
What's your favorite beer?
Labatt Blue Light.
Spell it. Okay, so your Mike Pushman, Mike Pushman Putman's favorite beer is
Labatt Blue Light.
Labatt Blue Light. Can you pull up a picture of that, Amanda? Thank you.
LBL.
LBL.
Yeah.
Is that a northeastern beer?
It's a north. Yeah, it's actually a Canadian beer, but they had it in Rochester, and I think there's only 2 or 3 bars maybe that carry it.
So you grew up near Rochester.
In Rochester, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. I have my family. Actually, my uncle is from Rochester.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know the Schleins, the Schlein family? Because some of them are still in Buffalo.
Rochester's pretty big.
Yeah, no, I believe it. Yeah, you don't know Samantha Schlein, do you?
I don't. That is Labatt Blue Light.
Labatt.
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 Labatt Blue Light.
No free sponsors. Get that off the camera.
No, it's not. They sent me a shirt like 2 years ago when I asked for one.
No way.
So yeah.
Free sponsor. We love Labatt Blue Light.
Free sponsor. It's actually at Publix.
Oh no way.
Yeah, they sell it at Publix.
Nice. Good to know.
Yeah.
So yeah, back to me. I was in New York recently.
Yeah.
So fun. I went up there to spend some time with my bestie Jared, and also to go to 2 Grateful Dead shows. We're huge Grateful Dead fans. We actually saw we saw Dead and Company, which is the remaining members of the Grateful Dead plus John Mayer, which is like so cool. We were there for 2 shows. My second show there was my 10th time seeing Dead and Company since they started. They started in 2015 or 14, and it was just so awesome. And the shows were great, but my crazy New York story has nothing to do with the Dead shows. My crazy New York story actually starts and ends before both Dead shows. I showed up there on a Tuesday. Yeah, I flew in on a Tuesday
with a baby crying on the airplane the whole time.
Actually, there were babies crying both ways. One baby
great.
each. Yeah, it was aggressive. So, I want to paint a picture for you and all the listeners. Pants, t-shirt, hoodie, backpack, suitcase. That's what's going on. That's the vibe. I'm in a thick tie-dye hoodie. Okay. I hop on the plane. Baby's crying. I pull my laptop out of my backpack. I pull my laptop out of my backpack. I sample like the plane song, I sample the plane sounds in the song, and it's kind of cool, Like I'm learning how to use Ableton. I think I use like Operator to make the bass, whatever. And I put the laptop away. I put it into my backpack. I get off the plane. My buddy texts me. Jared texts me, and Jared says, "Hey, bud, you can take a $90 Uber. Have fun in your $90 Uber, or you can take a $3 bus." I'm like, bet. I'll take the bus. I'll take the transit. I will take the transit. So, backpack, hoodie, pants, suitcase. I get on bus number 1. I figure it out. My buddy tells me, get on the Q70 going uptown north to the first subway station. I'm like, I don't know where I am. I don't know what this is. But I find the bus. I get on the Q70 bus. I take the Q70 to like the Roosevelt station or something. I get off at the Roosevelt station. Now I have to find a subway going to a Penn Station. I think it's Penn Station. Okay? I find the subway. And by the way, quick tangent. In this day and age, it is very easy to get around this New York City subway system. If you have Apple Maps, you can put in any address, Click transit, just like, you can click walk or drive. You can click transit, and it tells you exactly where you need to be. It's very, very easy.
So does
okay?
Uber. I was just going to say.
Oh, really?
Uber does that too. Yeah,
Oh.
that's how I maneuvered my way from Miami to Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So I get on this bus. I go to a subway train station. I find the right train station, and now I'm at another train station. And now I'm at Penn Station, okay? Penn Station is a gigantic subway station. You are underground. There are street performers. Well, I guess underground subway performers. There are tons of trains going this way and that way, and someone's on the speaker. And the 3 train is going north, a little bit late. It's like it's a complete mess. I have never traveled in New York City by myself, okay? Hoodie, backpack, suitcase, pants.
Oof.
Now, I'm underground, no AC. I'm sweating. I need to take the Uptown train to Wall Street. Okay, that's where I need to go. Mm-hmm. Okay, I find it. I find the train to Wall Street, and now I'm waiting for the train. It's going to be here in 5 minutes, whatever. I'm on the bench. I am so hot, and I'm like, you know what? I'm taking my hoodie off. I take the hoodie off, I wrap it around my waist, train comes, I grab my suitcase, I sit down on the train, I go to reach for my backpack is not next to me. Door closes. I look out the window. Backpack has external charger, headphones, laptop, a book that me and my girlfriend are reading. Brand new Ray-Ban sunglasses. It was probably like a $2,500 backpack. And the train's moving along. Bye-bye. I will never get the image of my backpack just
staring off like a Toy Story.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
That's it. So I'm sort of freaking out because I don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm going because, by the way, I'm on the wrong train. And I don't know how long this train trip is going to last. It's an express train, so it doesn't stop at every single train station. That means that the train, like where I just left my bag, I'm not going to be there for at least another 2 10-minute subway rides. So 10 minutes later, we stop at a train track. I figure out how to retrace my steps. I get on another express train going back to the same. What I'm hoping is the same train station because again, I'm underground in like a freaking like. There's a million ways to go. I'm like, what the hell? Excuse me. But finally, probably like 25 minutes later, I have fully retraced my steps. I have fully reached my previous location, and I am fully at the conclusion that my backpack is not where I left it.
Damn.
I know. I go up to a cop. Hey, have you seen a backpack? It's blue and black. Nope. Go to the 34th Street Lost and Found. I ask another cop. No idea where my backpack is. Nobody knows. I'm freaking out. But I think to myself, you know what? It's money. It's not like nothing in there was irreplaceable. Oh, my keys were in there, which is a problem. But like nothing in there is it's just money. It's annoying, but it is what it is, you know? So I end up going to my buddy's apartment. He buys me dinner, which is super nice of him. We went to like a nice restaurant. And I tell him, listen, man, tomorrow we're going to Lost and Found, 34th Street Station. He's like, bet, we're going. Next day, we wake up, bagels and coffee, 34th Street Subway, Lost and Found. Now, I'm going to stop the story right here. Are you two aware that the New York City, the MTA, I don't know what it stands for, the New York
Metro Transit Authority?
There you go.
Metro Transit.
Nice. Nice. The Lost and Found is people's full-time job. I did not know this. I watched a couple YouTube videos on the New York City Lost and Found, and it is actually people's full-time job. There is an enormous office within the 34th Street train station, by the way, underground, with like hundreds of bikes, saxophones, about 1 billion AirPods.
Damn.
It's crazy. Every single thing that gets lost ends, most things, hopefully.
That don't get stolen.
They don't get stolen, end up at the Lost and Found. I go to Lost and Found. I talk to the woman. I had already submitted a claim for my Lost and Found because that's how organized it is. It's amazing. I show up. Hey, here's my claim number. okay, I'll be right back. I'll see if we have. They didn't have it. I'm like, oh my god, fuck, are you kidding me? What am I gonna do? So I leave. I walk out. Now, one thing that I have omitted from this story thus far is my Instagram requests. I've been checking. Maybe someone found it, and I'm like refreshing my requests every once in a while. Nothing's popping up. But then,
get out. Somebody hit you up in your DMs. Please tell me it was the Graham Radio one from something that you had in there that was a QR code. That would be an incredible.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
That's exactly what happened.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
Get out, dude. That is so cool.
Yeah. So, I really want to pull this up. Hold on.
The DMs.
Yeah. Okay. It's all on my pictures. So let me just.
Is it espresso shot time too?
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow, I forgot that we had these. Yeah, we have espresso shots. It's like, here. Cheers. Bam.
Bang.
Shots.
Woo! All right, let me pull up these DMs. This will all be edited out for time.
Oh, I love a good espresso shot.
Yeah, I'm very proud of my espresso maker. I have a very, very nice espresso maker.
So bougie.
Hold on. Once I find
what was his name again?
His name was Isaiah.
Right. Shout out Isaiah.
So, and we're gonna get to that.
You should show him the videos and everything.
Oh, I'm gonna
like the homeless guy in the Lost and Found.
We're gonna go through every. Oh yeah. We're gonna go through that too.
I have a whole album on my phone that is Levi in New York City, and it's just from all the shit from the trip.
Hold on. So we're gonna do it like this.
That's an IG reel to make. You at the Lost and Found.
Yeah.
Okay,
this is a slideshow of me finding my phone. Or no, sorry. This is the slideshow of the case of the missing backpack in the New York City subway.
Could be a book, like a children's book.
Seriously. Yeah, the moral of the story, don't lose your backpack.
Don't lose your backpack.
Yeah, don't lose your backpack. Don't leave your backpack in a ridiculous place.
Brave little backpack.
The brave little backpack that could. So this is me in the Lost and Found. Wait, let me scooch more closer to you. Okay. All right. So this is me in the Lost and Found. Like I literally took a picture of it. We walk inside the Lost and Found, and damn, some of these are out of order. Hold on. Come on. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, whatever. So we show up to Lost and Found, and it's not there. And then I see this DM. Okay, this is from Isaiah Carnage. Hey, bro, you online? When you get a chance, contact me. I found someone trying to sell your shit, so I took it from him. I want to give you back your laptop, bro. So I call him, and he says, I have your backpack. Someone was trying to steal or sell your laptop, but I got it from him, and I have your backpack. And I'm like, does it have my laptop in it? He's like, yeah, bro, you're good. And he says, just meet.
Shut up.
He sends me an address, and he sends me this picture. Just meet me here. He takes a picture of this. Now, as a New Yorker, do you know where this is?
No.
Okay. Now, me and Jared are two late 20s white Jewish guys, and we are in a train station in Manhattan, okay? Mm-hmm. This guy sends me an address that is in the heart and soul of the Bronx. This is the metro. This is the metro. You see how far that is? You understand how far that is.
That's pretty damn far.
Yeah. So, me and Jared, I want to see if I can. Yeah, here's Jared. This is my buddy. We get on a
Hi, Jared.
Yeah.
Shout out, Jared.
We get on a 40-minute subway to the heart of the Bronx. We know that it's going to be sort of a sketchy area, and we were right. We got out, and there were about 1 billion people walking everywhere from all walks of life, which is totally cool. But we had about a 10-minute walk from the subway station,
where it was.
and it was like every minute that we walked, it got like the graffiti turned more and more threatening. Like as we walked, one thing that I will never forget. I was walking. I was walking down. Oh wow, this lighting is way better. I was walking down the street, like looking for this guy, and I like heard like some weird commotion, and it was like a group of 3 dudes, 3 like Spanish looking dudes, and I like looked at one, and then the one that I looked at me like this, like he like like that, and I was like, oh, sorry, never mind. Yeah. So we meet up with this guy Isaiah, and before we meet up with him, Jared's like, all right, listen, man, like we gotta like record this just in case, like we need to use it for evidence. I'm like, you're right, like just start recording from your phone, or like start recording a video from your phone, and hopefully we'll be okay. Now I know that I have this video, and I would love to pull it up. Where the fuck is it?
Is that the 5-minute video when you were talking to the guy?
Yes, that is the 5-minute video where I'm talking to the guy.
I advised against this meetup. I have to say.
Yeah.
No, I love you both, but
Well,
you two dorks walking up to get jumped in the middle of the Bronx. It's very scary.
It was sketch. It was very sketch.
Well,
Okay.
he's got his laptop, so.
I know.
Yeah, I wasn't just going to let it go.
I wouldn't either.
Okay, whatever. I can't find the video. Whatever. I'll find it later. But oh, wait. I think is this it? Yeah, okay. This is it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me?
It's the least we can do.
I mean, that's just reflective.
Laptop and everything's in there?
It's all in there.
So, oh my god.
So right now we're in his pocket.
Yeah, I have no.
Should we add this to the vlog? Should we ask for...
Yeah, wait. Add this to the vlog.
Yeah.
We vlogged the whole
So he
thing.
just-
Just video.
And
Just video.
Just hold adventure.
I'm live too, though.
Oh, you are?
Dude, everyone's live here.
Isaiah's the man.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he's live?
Yeah, and he was on like live or something.
Backpack up. Okay. Know my name.
So this is Isaiah. Look at the camera. This is Isaiah. Isaiah is one of the best human beings in New York City. He returned my backpack to me with everything in it. Isaiah, I want to thank you so much.
Wow,
You're the fucking man.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm gonna hit that. Give me. I want to like give you some money. Like, do you have a Cash App?
I got Cash App, I got Venmo, I
Okay,
got
I'm gonna.
PayPal, I got
Okay.
whatever.
Just for doing this, I'm sending you $100. Thank you. That is so
Appreciate you,
fucking
bro.
cool, man.
Dude, that's so awesome.
So crazy. Wow. I was in shock when this was happening.
Like follow shit, but don't pass the blunt. Feel me?
Good
That's not
patron.
don't pass it. Feel me? Don't pass the blunt.
What'd you say?
Said he's a good patron.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
great dude. Shout out to
City,
Isaiah.
y'all. There's not just a handful of us. Feel me?
Hell
Remember
yeah.
that.
Good people
Dude's trying
still
to sell his
exist.
bag for $1,000. Let me see that real
That's
quick.
him talking to his live.
I'm gonna go get his back statue. You know how it
Good
works,
people
brother, man.
still exist in New York
No,
City.
he's trying
brother.
to say the Clippers. The Clippers. He don't got red hair. He don't got red hair.
Okay, boom. $100 to Isaiah.
Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes. And what's your app? Just let us
I'm
know.
on live. You want don't pass the book. I'm on my app.
Your act.
Everyone's live
I don't know what app that is.
Don't pass.
Don't pass the blunt.
There you go.
right.
Me and Jared pull past the blunt.
Today's I'm all about a dog and the police.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man. Fuck the police.
Are you following him, babe?
And this is what. Yeah, I am. And then this is what he. This is how he found me.
That's
So
great.
Dude.
yeah.
That's so
So
cool.
okay.
I didn't even see that. You posted that on your story?
I think I put it on the Levi, my lawyer story.
Oh.
My lawyer. I think so. Did I put that on Graham Radio? I mean, I don't.
I feel like I would.
think
I feel like I
so.
would have seen it.
Yeah, probably. So, here's his story. Here's what he said happened. I do and don't believe it. I don't know. Whatever. This is his story of how he found my backpack. So he was in a barber shop, and he saw my backpack, and the guy with my backpack was selling my laptop when he saw the QR code coming out of the side pocket. He looked at the QR code, found me, and just like took the backpack with my laptop in it, and then DM'd me, and then that's how all this happened. I don't.
That's a stretch.
I mean, I don't really that's cool, and I do sort of believe him. Here's a couple other things, okay? Nothing was missing from the laptop, from the backpack, except
Our book.
our book.
Our book.
Yeah, that was the only thing missing from the backpack, which is very strange. Obviously,
What book was it?
I Will Find You by Harlan Coben. I bought another copy, and we're pretty close to finishing.
That's weird. I thought I saw West End reading that.
Maybe.
He's like, I just started more tea.
Wait, what?
I'm totally kidding.
What?
Totally kidding.
Because Amanda recommended this book. Did you get
Yeah.
it? Did you get it from West End?
100%.
No, I'm just kidding. I recommended
No,
it.
it was Poda.
Oh, I was like-
Yeah, no, it was Poda. Shout out to Poda. We love Poda. Poda's my mom. Anyway, let's not bring up West End again in this podcast. So the only thing missing was the book. My laptop was completely erased. There was a Post-it note on the lens. And I opened it. I needed to take it to the Genius Bar at the Apple Store, so I did that the next day. And
Did you get it restored?
Yeah, it's that laptop.
Yeah, I'm saying, did you get it like restored to your last thing?
No.
It was fully deleted?
Yeah, it was fully deleted, and it's all backed up, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
But like, still, it's just annoying.
That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? You know what would suck even worse?
Not
getting
having
it
a
back.
laptop.
But yeah, external charger, my Ray-Bans, my sunglasses, my everything, and my headphones. I was shocked that my headphones were still in there. Because it's like, are you kidding me? Like, you're going to steal a backpack and not steal the headphones? Like, come on.
That's wild.
And I'm wearing the headphones now. It was these headphones. So yeah, like, absolutely insane. And then me and Jared saw Dead and Company for 2 nights, and it was awesome.
That sounds like
Party.
a very stressful first, however many hours, but like that is so cool.
That is so cool.
Like
Right? Mindset.
that is so cool.
It's all about mindset,
Yeah.
perspective. Like
Yeah.
you held the right.
That's some good ass karma.
It really is.
That is
too,
some
man.
good ass karma.
Yeah, I was shocked, and I'm so happy that I have my backpack back. Moral of the story for the future children's book is do not leave your luggage unattended in the New York City subway.
And next time you're sweating, just keep your sweater on.
Yeah, that's the moral.
Yeah.
Next time you're sweating, just leave your sweater on.
Uh.
Just whatever. Be hot in the subway. All right, friends. I think that about does it. I mean, right. I think we covered a lot. Unless there was something that we are leaving on the table. Right. Let me check my notes. Hold on.
Apple juice versus orange juice.
Apple.
Oh, should we go through?
Should I do a
buds?
few? I can do.
Yeah,
some.
yeah.
I don't have to do all.
It's like
of
while
them.
he's looking through the list.
Yeah. Let's do a few.
They're fun. They're always fun.
So there's a podcast called Taste Buds. We're fans of it.
my favorite.
And they compare like food, and they like one of them. They each take a side and they argue, and then there's a winner at the end.
It's so
and
good.
these are some of the examples.
Well, definitely Apple.
Have you seen Impractical Jokers?
Love him.
Oh, actually, there is something that I did want to ask about. And I can't believe I didn't ask last time. So, like, outside of DJing, do you have like any sort of like professional career or any like money making methods, or it's you are a 100% full time DJ?
Yeah, I was a financial advisor.
Okay.
Right out of college until last March, I quit.
That's amazing. And now full time DJ.
Full time DJ.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Full time DJ. Full time dog dad.
What kind of dog do you have?
She's a Lab Pit Rhodesian Ridgeback mix.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
don't even know.
I got her at McDitton's.
At McDitton.
Yeah, so they used to do a Humane Society event once a month, and I just went there. One of my friends was like posting dogs and stories. I was like, and my roommate at the time, he was like, "Dude, let's go look at some dogs." I was like, "All right." Like, we weren't actually going to get a dog or anything, so I walk into the bar, and she just basically like runs right up to me, and I was like, "Fuck." I was like, I'm not leaving without this dog. Best decision. Actually, like, I think out of all the impulsive decisions I've ever made in my life, like, that's my favorite one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Big
Yeah.
fan of my dog. Huge
her
dog
name?
dad. Zoe. Yeah.
That's kind of
sweet.
That's kind of what you did with me.
Yeah.
You just sort of ran up to me
Yeah.
and said hi.
Yeah.
Best,
she-
and I took her home.
yeah. That
Best decision I ever
is
made.
My beautiful my beautiful little girl.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Look
I'll-
at this sweet face.
I'll show you.
Wow.
Snooty poo. Oh.
Adorable.
Yeah. No. Best decision
Wait,
ever.
show the camera.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna find a picture from the day I got her.
Oh my god, was she tiny?
Wow, we've been
She
going for
little?
almost 2 hours.
So that's for the
I
day
love
I got
that.
her.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Look
Yeah,
at
so
her.
she ran
She's a
right up to me at
baby.
McDitton's, and
That is
The
adorable,
rest
dude.
is history.
literally the rest is
Yeah.
history.
That's so sweet.
So let's go. Let's finish it off with a few taste buds.
Sal from the Impractical Jokers. My favorite. Yeah, he's in
I
Taste
agree.
Buds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's,
Oh, I
yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah.
Oh, I love Impractical Jokers.
Do you know Chris DiStefano? Another comedian. You would like him. He has another podcast. with
You
him.
got to listen to Sal's podcast.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're-
they're
I
great.
would probably
They're great.
love it. So.
Yeah.
You'll die laughing. Okay, Chips Ahoy versus Oreos.
Oreos,
Cinnamon raisin bagel or everything bagel?
everything.
Doritos or combos?
Doritos.
Apple or peach pie?
Apple. I love apple pie.
Yeah, because the whole thing with that is like it should have been apple pie or peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler. Yeah.
He messed it up on that.
And, but I
still
I still think apple pie.
I still would have taken apple pie.
Yeah.
I'll take peach all day. Chipwich or traditional ice cream sandwich?
Think about it before you answer.
I don't even know if I can picture Chipwich right now.
It's
like
chocolate chip cookies as the
base.
Do you know what a Big Bopper is? It's a Chipwich.
Or a traditional. I'd say traditional.
Yeah, traditional's so good. Man.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so good. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Dude,
surprising.
there was nothing better than waking up before school
Some Eggo
and
waffles.
smacking some Eggo waffles into the toaster.
I know, but okay, imagine you're at Daily Eats and you order some chocolate chip pancakes, doused in
I'm
like
going
syrup.
pancakes. If you throw chocolate chips in the pancakes, I'm
Yeah.
doing chocolate chip pancakes.
Okay, I'm saying. Okay, wait. So is your answer still waffles or is it pancakes?
You could put anything in either.
Anything in either.
Anything in either.
Any
What would
topping.
you?
See,
What
like
types?
chocolate chip waffles are so good too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but they're not. Okay, but are chocolate chip waffles as good as chocolate
I
chip
can
pancakes?
tell you're a chocolate chip pancake guy.
Oh yeah, I love chocolate chip pancakes. Yeah.
Dude, I think I'm still going waffle.
True. All right.
Let him have waffles.
Oh,
Different strokes,
so like,
different
so like if
folks.
I'm going to a hotel, like I'm spending the night in a hotel and I wake up the next morning, there's breakfast. Like I'm choosing that little.
Oh, that waffle
you
maker.
put the batter in the waffle maker. Yeah, don't get better than that.
Yeah. All right, yeah. No.
So good.
Well, okay, but
Oh my God, babe. Different strokes, different folks.
all right, fine. Let's move on. I could talk about this all day, but let's move on.
Vanilla or chocolate ice cream?
Vanilla. Yeah.
All right, good. There's no wrong answer there. The fuck was that?
I don't know.
Oh no, that's me.
That was odd.
Yeah.
Wendy's or McDonald's?
Ooh,
toughie.
man, I love me a good 4 for 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so chicken nuggets, McDonald's. Fries, McDonald's. Burgers, sandwiches, Frosty, Wendy's.
Valid. I like that.
I can get so, but if I'm choosing like a
Overall, you can
Yeah,
only
yeah,
have
but- yeah,
one
but you
for
have
the
to
rest
choose
of your
one.
life.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Agreed.
Wendy's.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Wait, I said Wendy's and you like
I
shit
hate-
all over me.
I hate McDonald's.
See, McDonald's.
Yeah,
only
yeah,
thing
okay,
I
I
like-
said Wendy's and you like took a shit on my face.
McDonald's in Tampa is just more
That's
accessible
bullshit.
too.
That's bullshit. You said McDonald's, and I said you're funny. Have you ever had a Frosty?
Did
Yeah.
I say McDonald's?
Yeah.
Fries and Frosty, man, it don't get better than that.
How about, dude, have you had the sundae from McDonald's? It's so
Yeah,
good.
oh,
With,
yeah.
like the hot fudge.
Yeah, it's good, but
Now I have a question. A
Yeah.
Frosty from or a McFlurry? Yeah.
well, you can't even. Can you even get McFlurries?
From McDonald's?
Yeah, because that
It's the
machine,
ice-
that
ice
I
machine's
know.
always
I
broken.
know. That's true.
Yeah,
Frosty.
we got to move on.
Frosty.
That's not a fair question.
Super salad.
Salad.
Super salad.
Super salad.
Get it?
Super salad.
Nah, soup. I love soup.
What
Okay.
kind of soup?
Chicken noodle is goated. Italian wedding soup is also really good. Underrated, miso or clear soup.
Clear soup.
Miso soup's good.
Yeah.
I've never had clear soup.
They're pretty close.
Is that just
They're
water?
pretty
Is that
close.
just like hot water?
No,
I don't
miso
think
soup's
so.
good.
I don't know.
Clear-
Miso soup's
Clear
good.
soup?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bacon or sausage?
By itself, bacon in a breakfast sandwich, sausage.
Sausage all day long.
I'm bacon. And I could
In the
never
worst way.
for the rest of my entire life, I could not have a sausage, and I'll be fine as long as I still have bacon.
Eggs, bacon, grits, sausage.
Is that a?
Is that
Is that
video?
Pushman's newest single?
No, it's like an old video. Have you ever seen that?
I think so.
Eggs, bacon, grits, sausage. It's like, I'm a skinny bitch, but I still take sausage. That's
We
another
love
one
it.
I'll have to send you.
Let's move on.
Love
Wait, hold on.
sausage.
Wait, to that song?
That's a no for me, dog.
All right, okay. Let's
Egg
continue.
salad or tuna salad?
Ooh. Not really a fan of either.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not either.
You guys, I'm a huge fan of both, and it's a tough one for me. But
I'm a big macaroni salad guy.
macaroni salad's great.
Yeah.
But that's not
Even
one of the
potato
options.
salad. Potato salad's good
Love
too.
potato salad, but that's not one of the options. It's egg salad or tuna salad. For me, it's tuna salad, but egg salad is a close second. I love them both dearly.
Oh my god, you're so cute. Okay, PB&J or grilled cheese? We already answered that. Cantaloupe or pear?
Wait, do you have your answer?
Yeah, I'm not. I
Okay,
don't-
let's say it at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Neither.
Pear. Oh, yeah, that's a pair out.
They're both mediocre
Probably pear though.
fruits.
They're both
Probably
mediocre,
pear,
but
though.
pear. Pear's a better
Pineapple,
sure.
pineapple over everything though.
Agreed.
I
Okay,
love
wait. Do you like pineapple on
Very
pizza?
much agreed.
I will eat pineapple on pizza.
I love pineapple on pizza. She doesn't like it. It doesn't go together.
It doesn't make. Yeah, it's a mental block for me. It's fine. I mean,
okay.
it's fine.
It's a mental block for it. Sounds like some trauma happened. Fucking pineapple on pizza, like my fucking ex-boyfriend just fucking. Oh my god, he just shoved that in my mouth. I couldn't even.
Oh, triggered. Okay, buffalo wings or mozzarella sticks?
Buffalo wings.
wings.
Yeah.
Well, give it up for buffalo wings.
Yeah. I'm from upstate New York. It's okay. I got one for you guys.
Okay.
Blue cheese or ranch?
Blue cheese.
Both.
Yeah, both, but blue cheese.
Valid, but blue cheese.
Both.
Ranch,
but ranch.
ranch is a sin.
Ranch is not a sin.
Ranch is a
Hold on,
sin
let's
where I'm
back up.
from.
You don't like ranch?
I like blue cheese with everything that you can imagine over ranch. Okay, besides maybe salad. But chicken wings, blue cheese.
Yeah.
Fries, blue cheese.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna throw a wrench into this.
Yep.
Okay.
Hit it.
Have you ever dipped pizza into ranch?
Yes, but blue cheese is better with pizza.
Okay. This is like some upstate New York bullshit.
It is. So, I mean, this is also coming from the person who grew up on a plate literally called the garbage plate. Like, that is Rochester's dish.
What? What's the garbage plate?
So,
heard of that.
yeah, so
I've not heard of this.
It's 2 burgers or like chicken tenders. The standard garbage plate is chicken tenders.
Okay.
And then under it is home fries and macaroni salad. And above all of it is meat sauce, like ketchup, mustard, onions. It's so good.
I'm not gonna lie. This sounds like something that me and you would make. Like,
It's-
this totally sounds like something we would eat. I'm down.
So
I'm down.
later tonight?
I used to have a saying
Yeah,
that I used
I'm getting hungry.
oh, it's really like there's nowhere
so-
besides actually Hattrick's. Their manager used to be from my town.
Oh yeah.
So they used to have it like once a month, but I don't think he works there anymore, so they haven't had it in a while. But that's
Dude, I
the
need to go to Hattrick's. I've heard that it's so good.
best chicken wings in Tampa.
That's what everyone is telling me.
Yeah.
We should go there tonight. I know you don't like chicken wings. But we should
Dave's
go there.
Dave's Way extra crispy.
Dave's Way extra.
Dave's Way
crispy?
extra crispy. Yep.
I'm in. Yeah, honestly, we should go there tonight because you're yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do one
Get up-
more,
get
and
up
then
before I
let's finish it up.
That's
We gotta do a good one to finish it up though.
well, since we talked about salads, so casserole or salads? Casseroles or salads? So like the cold salads, like tuna salad, egg salad, all that, or the or casseroles?
Casseroles.
Hot shit or cold shit?
Hot shit.
Agreed. Casseroles.
I don't care. But I would say I like a casserole because you have like a sweet.
I think
like
you guys have a
creamy
very
casserole.
opposite taste bud. Do you guys argue about this show a lot?
No, we're pretty in line, kinda.
Some things were.
Or
some
like
things
the
are
ones that
different.
you wrote down were the ones that like where you were in between.
Well, these are all from the podcast.
From that podcast,
From that
okay.
podcast.
I'm rattling them off. We agree on a lot.
Yeah, we agree on a lot.
But the important ones, like bacon versus sausage.
I would say the important ones we do agree on. I can't think of one. Maybe I'm wrong. You're right. You're wrong. Let's continue.
We're both right. Oh my god, this is hard. Oh wait, I want to pick a good one for the last one. Chicken parm or cheesesteak?
Ooh,
Chicken
chicken
parm.
parm. Chicken parm. All right, but Amanda. Chicken parm or cheesesteak?
Oh, chicken parm.
Okay, and
We agree.
Mike Pushman, I want to thank you so much for coming
Oh,
on
always.
Graham Radio
Great
podcast
time.
again. By the way, these shirts, where like what can people buy them or
Yeah,
what's going on?
so I used to do drop shipping for my first merch order, but honestly, like, it was too expensive.
Okay.
For the consumer.
Fair.
So I just have an order thing right through my website, and I just keep them in inventory. So I mean, I can ship them, or people can just like come pick them up and meet me.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on again. We'll definitely do this again.
Hell yeah.
Maybe even with like someone else on the couch. That'd be fun. I don't know who, but maybe.
Who else is joining the casting couch?
Yeah, casting couch energy. All right, for the listeners, I want to thank you so much. This is Amanda's first time. Not really. It's your first time on camera,
Yeah.
which is exciting. So yeah, for the listeners, I love you. Thank you so much for listening. Peace.
Bye.
All right. Nice.
That was fun.
That was great.